What's up, everybody? Oh, crap. How's everybody doing? I messed something up, so I'm going to have to fix it real quick. Let's go here. Back to dashboard. All widgets. Scratch. Copy. Browser. I don't know what that is. We're going to create another one. Browser source. New. I don't know what that one does. Let's do properties. Okay. All right. Let me screw things up real quick. And camera lock it. Go to YouTube sub goals. Unlock it. Now I gotta bring up YouTube so I can see where he's going. Come on, YouTube. It's not what I wanted. We're just gonna put it there. If it cuts the top of my head off, it's okay. This thing is really delayed. All right. What is up, everybody? I guess my notifications are not working. I don't know why my subs. Little Michael, thank you for the subs. How's everybody doing? Oh, there it is. It's just delayed. Let's get everything situated here. I gotta plug my phone in. Oh, yeah? What's that out of? Cohen Baseball. Sorry. What's up, man? Mary Gonzalez, hello. If you're still in here, sorry. I struggled for a few minutes. We are at 42 people, 25 in here. Guys, if you guys don't mind hitting that sub button if you're not already. The goal today is to hit that 500. I don't know why it's being so delayed, showing the notification. There we go, base hit. Just got on today, was recording some videos for next week, and
that started and ended pretty quickly. No
what the heck?
Right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything.
Let's get in here and mess around.
Into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground,
guys, we are 21 away.
Pickoff throw. Smith back in the
Again, I don't know why it's not. It did it one time on the notifications, and now it's not doing anything.
Rudder takes off. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
George Pickens, what's
just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
2 on, 1 out. Here's Nolan Gorman.
One, two.
Squirts away a little bit, but no advance from the runners. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. That's ripped into the outfield.
I don't know why my alerts aren't going off.
There it falls in. 1 runs in. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He's in there. It's 2-0.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch.
Oh, I gotta enable it, dummy.
Still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
That's why it didn't work. So if anybody subscribes now, we'll see if it works.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very
How's
good
everybody doing today?
And can determine whether or not he can score on
Got
that
30
base
people
hit.
in here, 2 likes. Let's go.
The 1-0.
I love meeting new people, hanging out with you guys. Get out of here, ball.
Sizes this one up. Nabs it. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away.
If somebody subs, let me know, because I want to see if my thing is working.
First and second, 2 down.
We're leading 5-0. It's Oliver. How are you? Upstairs.
And that's way high, and that's ball 1.
This is when you pitch the ball. Oh, crap. I hate.
Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off.
Not in time.
The run comes
Let's
in,
go.
And it's now a 6-run
It's Oliver.
lead.
How are you doing?
So first and second with 2 outs. So up next for Minnesota, Lee Batai. On the ground.
We still will do our live tomorrow at 5 o'clock. I want to get on here and hang out for a little bit.
3 runs on 3 hits, no errors.
You guys are already hitting 6 likes. I love it. Guys, keep smashing those like buttons. I do not know that person. Should I know him?
Two down.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Hit on the ground to short. Smith got him on the off-balance throw.
Let's go.
That's the third out. 2 outs, runner at first. Chris Smith, the next Twin up to hit.
One and only. How are you, sir?
And the first pitch misses for
I guess I should
1.
clarify.
Off of first with 2 away.
I know somebody subbed and it still isn't working.
This to third, Rosario. Whips it across. And
Guys, we are what,
2 on with
11 minutes in. We got 6 likes and 42 people in here. We're at 480 subs.
2 on, 1 out.
Why my thing isn't working?
That one is absolutely
I bet it's because I didn't save it. I gotta wait till after this play though. I can't stop in the middle of the play to.
Coming home. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first.
Now we'll see if it works. So if somebody subs and it does not make notification, please let me know.
First and second, 2 outs. Now it's the second.
Jay Hawley, how are you?
Campbell. Miller is just 1 strike away. Gets under it and pops it up.
I had to stop and remember what position I was playing. I just did a couple of videos for this week's Road to the Show pitcher.
Game 1 of the series on the road. Smith did a good job in the win.
Well, every team in the league wants hitters who can consistently deliver games like the one he had today, because it can help you get wins like this one. Nice job.
Let's go, everybody. How's everybody doing?
1 down. Next to hit, Chris
I got a
Smith.
frog in my throat.
2 hits for him in yesterday's game.
That's a foul ball into the catcher.
Fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. Line drive. 2 down.
My nose is itching. You guys are commenting the crap out of my stuff right now because I keep getting notifications. Hit it hard, just run at him.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes
I don't know why my subs isn't working. 481 now. Let's go. Is this thing working?
Smith measures 6 feet 6 inches, 190 pounds. A former first-round pick in
That's not working either.
2024. And that is out number 2.
He's been
Why
going
is
after
things
these
not
guys
working?
consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
And now the right fielder.
Boog, this has been a good one. A really good game to this point, and
Thought I had it all
huge
working.
opportunity with the bases loaded.
So when I YouTube subscriber, it doesn't show up.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at second.
I wonder if it's because this is a vertical stream. I don't think that would make a difference, but
Not in time. Great effort there.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
One down. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Chris Smith. 0 for 3 in this one.
Smith.
Cut on and lifted in the air.
see if it.
Down and he makes the catch. And a couple of quick outs.
It's because it's. You guys get to see kind of behind the scenes.
So runner at second, 2 down. Down the number 2 hitter, Michael Garcia.
Yeah, it's not working either. It's frustrating.
The winning run on
You can't
second base.
test
That's
this.
a base hit. Runner around third. Throw is offline. This one's over. And the White Sox walk it off in extra innings.
So exciting to see a team walk it off. Not so much fun if you're on the other side, but what a great way to win. This team is celebrating, and this win is well-deserved.
Ooh, I lost it. That's not working.
3-2 the final score. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long from the south side of Chicago.
I don't know. Just know that it's a work in progress. I'm trying to get it figured out, and I don't know why it's not. So I wanted you guys to know when you guys subbed and did get something, but I guess that's not an option.
And the batter now.
I don't know if it's because
Rick. Smith.
it's a vertical. Do I have to set up a new? Do I have to do something different because it's vertical? If anybody in the chat knows, let me know, please.
Hard hit, left field, base hit. Throw cut off to second. Swims around the tag and he's safe at second.
That is a huge base running play.
Flip it.
You can't afford
Flip
to get
it.
thrown out on the bases
Flip
here,
it.
and he made
Flip
sure
it.
He got in safely. Great
Flip that.
move.
I'm trying to keep my phone up so that I can see. There's 482.
So digging in, Lee.
Happy Father's Day to everybody, all the fathers out there. If you're a father, leave a comment. Let me know. Give you a shout out.
This one's bounced to the ground. Throw home, not in time. The run scores. On the board first, it's 1-0. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Nolan Gorman.
What's up,
Lefty out of the
Adios?
stretch, runners at first and third.
Why are you not running? You.
Hung up in a rundown now between third and home. Tags the runner for 1.
He just stood there. It wasn't a bad decision. It would have been a good decision if you would have ran when I told you to.
Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Schultz back to work. In the air to left center. Montgomery sizing this one up. Puts it away for the out.
I gotta stop hitting that.
So a runner at
64
third,
people in here.
So up next for Chicago.
8
Nolan
likes.
Jones.
Let's go. Oh, somebody took their sub away. I guess they didn't like me that much.
In plenty of time to first.
I guess my stuff's not working. Made a man.
Ready now for the 5th inning. And now for the Twins, Chris Smith.
Smith.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And there's one away. Runner on at first with one gone. Ryan Noda digs in now.
Let me know if it's if you're a father, you're in here watching. I'll give you a shout out.
The 1-0. Runner on the go.
I'll subscribe to your channel.
Throw to second, tag, and they got him. First and second, 1 out. Braden Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. Tap back up the middle.
One.
Over to second. What
2.
a double play that was. Inning over. So 2 away with nobody on. Chris Smith will hit next. 1 for 3.
I appreciate you. How are you? I appreciate you. Thank you for all the help. Let's try to get to our
Swing and a
goal.
ball popped in the air.
There we go.
I
Gotta remember what game mode I'm playing in. So it's in franchise to run to the next base. It's L1.
Throw over to first. Smith.
Switching back and forth between modes. It's gonna come with some errors.
Two outs. Runner on the go. Ball misses. Safe at second, and that was not close.
The best. How are you? I appreciate you. I tried to
So now 3-2.
put stuff in so people enjoy it.
And 2 outs.
Maddie and the best. How are you?
Run to the plate. Here's Nolan Gorman. He provides a surprising
73 people in here, 10 likes. Let's go.
Listen, that's not something to take
You guys
lightly.
never
Getting that kind of production from the guys up
cease
the
to
middle
amaze
is
me.
not a strength of most lineups.
high fly ball out of the left center field.
Sky Guy, what's up?
Drops it
How are you?
glove, and that's the 3rd out. Nice work from the White Sox. And next for Minnesota, Chris Smith. Oh, great stop from his backside.
Get the one from second. Not a-
To first, not in time. Great effort there.
What an acrobatic play right there. Knocks it down, throws from the seat of his pants, and just looks like he's playing in the backyard. He makes it look really easy.
Man at first with 1 gone. Now the left fielder, Lee Batai. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. They fired in quickly, so it's 1st and 2nd with only 1 away.
I put a poll up there. If you guys could help me with that, let me know what you guys think. Actually, I need to edit it because it doesn't make sense the way I got it.
Glove flip for 1, and that's a double play to end it. Smith had a good day at the office.
I'm going to end that one.
I really like how he looked in this one, Boo. He consistently came to the plate with a solid plan, and it showed in the results. They didn't win, but he can be proud of this game.
There we go. That's a little easier to answer. John Wright, I am good. I am from Kentucky. What about you? Let's play Baltimore. Yeah, 51 people in here and 10 likes. Can we get the 15 in the first 30 minutes?
Hello, baseball
That gives
fans,
us
and
6
welcome.
minutes.
A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the Minnesota Twins.
We are at 483 subs. Goal was 500
1 down.
today.
Jackson Holiday, the next to hit for the Orioles. First offering, runner goes. Pitch in
The best,
first.
how are you?
Throw there. Safe.
You're from Arkansas?
And now the shortstop, Chris Smith.
Shortstop, Chris Smith.
Ferris, 27 years old, and he
Are you
was
a
second-round
basketball
pick
fan?
in 2022.
Fishing, how are you? Get through. There we go.
That's a base hit.
Pop.
Throw back in quickly.
Trying to get my hip to
First
pop.
and
It
second
just
now
didn't
with
work.
nobody out.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boo. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Now snap throw to first. Smith back on a dive.
kind of rotating, but
yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way.
That's Encarnacion Strand right there.
Martinez, 1 at second, back to first, and that is a double play.
I should have went in hard.
Smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Jordan.
2 on, 1 out. And now here is Orelvis Martinez. Line drive.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact.
Why is it going off randomly?
Anytime you're at the plate.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball.
We're at the 486, guys. Let's go. I love every one of you. Gotta get those view times going. Watch hours, whatever. Get those up. I think we're at like 500. We gotta get to 3,000. We're working for that partnership.
1 down, runner at first.
With the partnership will come stuff for you guys.
Encarnacion Strand, the 0-1.
We'll be starting a fan club. We're gonna work on that.
Handles, throws to first, and that is out number 2. So runner at second, 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Dylan Beavers.
I appreciate it, Triples. How are you?
Out to short. To third. Tag, got him.
I didn't know how many outs there was.
Bang, bang, play to end
that is their color rush, Roger.
Delivers in that spot. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Orioles 2 and the Twins nothing.
A shot. Thank you for the subscription.
The batter now, Chris Smith.
Not shortstop, Chris Smith.
Guys, we're 11 away from hitting my goal. The more we get, the better. Because when you hit 500, the next goal is 1,000. So.
Ferris back to work. That misses. Ball 1.
Really close pitch.
So let's just not stop at 500 when we hit it.
Asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's
That's
ready
through.
to move on to the next pitch.
And it's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
It's not color rush. I'm sorry. It's the City Connect. Roger.
Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much
Color
as
rush
he
is football.
probably would have liked,
It's the City
that's
Connect.
a good approach, paying off.
Now the left fielder, Lee Bataille. Runner on the move. In the dirt. Blocked by the catcher. And he steals second base without a throw.
So you're talking about like how it always comes to me, like when I'm hitting or when I'm fielding.
Registered 3 Ks in this one. Here's Nolan Gorman. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
The tag and got him at second. We go to the
If we're playing like a road to the show like this, it only lets you play your place. CJ, how are you? Ten away, guys.
Out to short. Nice grab. Gathers and throws. Boots in.
Aww.
This is great work by the shortstop.
Wild throw.
He makes the throw across
I don't
the
think
diamond
so.
after the dive, and just
Here's the third baseman, Orelvis Martinez. 2 outs. Up the middle. Smith. The underhand flip, and that's a nice play to end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Orioles. Now the number 2
Got
hitter.
50
Chris
people in here,
Smith.
13 likes. We just hit 30 minutes. Guys, you guys are amazing. Why did I keep hitting that?
Drive, base hit around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single and a
Dark Shades, what's
2-1
up?
ball game now.
Such great concentration.
You trying to say I'm trash?
Everybody on
Dark
their
Shades.
feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
First and second, one out. Batai, the next to hit. Line drive, base hit. Coming home. Here comes the throw. And he's safe. Tie ball game.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So two in scoring position with one out. Next to hit, Nolan Gorman.
Gorman.
On the ground, right side. Tags the runner.
Oh, okay.
Now batting. Right fielder. Jake
No, you're good.
Honor.
I'm used to people saying I'm trash.
So digging in, Enrique Bradfield Jr. The Orioles down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game. Smith with a good game to help lift them to the win. Put together a 3-hit performance.
Guys, you guys are awesome. We're at
It's
492.
safe to say he made a difference for
That's
him.
good.
Nice job to help lift the team to a win.
How are we looking on that poll? Looks like 35% of you guys want it 7 days a week. It's just a lot.
And stepping in is the speedy Enrique Bradfield Jr.
No, you're good. No, you're good, man. I'm not mad. Ross Tachette, hello.
Hit on the ground to short. Smith. The throw to first. Got the out.
Batting third.
I've never played it. Never played
The
Rivals.
shortstop, Chris Smith.
For the Twins. The shortstop. Chris Smith.
Benjamin Rivard.
Smith getting
Are you talking because it's Minnesota?
Hitting leadoff in today's game, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles
You
per
got
hour on
25.
that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball, but with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
This is about all I've been playing lately.
That's inside. 3 balls.
I was
and a
gonna
strike.
download and play Mind's Eye,
That one misses.
but all the reviews I saw on
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue
on
once
Steam
again
is
early
that it's
on.
garbage.
Rafael Lantigua, the next twin up to hit. Runner on the go, and ball 4 to aboard.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss
I
right
have
there.
been
One
waiting.
for the arm
I've
to
been
help him out
waiting
and
for
make
that
the call with that last
Mind's
pitch,
Eye to
but
come out,
neither
and
happened. Cole's pitch, but
it's
a
finally
good
out,
take to
and all the
earn a
reviews
walk.
I see that it's garbage.
Double steal. In the air, right field. Bradfield brings it in with a nice running grab.
That's just a really nice catch on
I do
the
not.
run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the
A lot of
pitcher's
people
fair,
ask
he'll
me
give
to
him a
play,
second to catch his
and I've
breath
never gotten
before he's
into it.
ready to deal the next pitch.
And that'll load the
I usually
bases.
just do Road to the
Well,
Show
stage has been
and
set for this offense,
franchise.
Bills. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Ball 4, and a run comes in to score. 2 out, space is empty.
They obviously were in a pretty great spot to take the lead right there with the bases loaded, and I'll say that was a good, patient at bat to draw the walk, and you know what? Still counts as an RBI.
So I do live stream
Strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his
For
manager. Doesn't have to
Road
get
to the
into that
Show, the
bullpen
shortstop.
as early.
Check swing, did he go?
And then
Yes,
I
he did.
do a video series Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 12 noon recorded video of a rebuild with the Cincinnati Reds and franchise. And then Tuesdays and Thursdays, I have a video for a Road to the Show pitcher that I've started.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Toss to Naylor.
I always pre-record the videos that come out at noon.
Man at first with one gone.
It's just a lot to do. Thankfully, it's 100% unedited, unclipped, the videos. I play it through. I do add my starting and my ending screens, but I don't cut any downtime or anything like that.
Down to third baseman for Elvis Martinez.
My Road to the Show pitcher is usually about a 15-minute video. The franchise is usually about 45 minutes to an hour. If you guys want to check that out, try and get these views going. As I was going live, my phone was blowing up with notifications and chats and stuff like that, so.
Swing and a ground ball up the
Bo Rice, welcome in.
Fires to first in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Bottom of the eighth. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Chris Smith. Swing and a tapper that rolls.
So how's everybody's Father's Day going so far? Any dads out there?
There's a strike. This to third.
I'm doing awful this game.
Whips it across.
I can't steal if I'm not on base.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael.
Here's the Orioles' leadoff hitter, Jackson Holliday.
He's batting .217. Thought he was going to be the next big thing in MLB.
He caught it behind his back, and they get the out.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a hit, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat, especially when you're playing extra innings.
Get on base.
Winning run stands at second.
Ooh. I can have a chance to do a walk-off.
Out
Nope.
to short. Castro tosses
Not
across
me.
to first, and that's an out.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
One down.
Ooh, now we're losing 5-3.
Strand, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1-1-1. Ripped to short. He's out. And now for the Twins, Diego Cartaya.
Up the middle, base hit. Gonna be a tie ball game. Going to third. Don't get thrown out. Don't get thrown out. You're out. Dang it.
And they've tied it again. Tag out. And they cut down the winning run at third. 2 outs, but the winning run is at first. Lifted in the air, right field. And that's the third out.
Well, heck.
Back in Minnesota, here's the third baseman, Rafael Lanti.
I don't know why my sub isn't working. Frustrating me. Gosh, dang it.
Now a step off, and he's caught between the bases. To second, and he's out. Runner at first with 2 away. Now it's the second baseman. The Twins down to their final strike. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it.
Dang it. I played like crap.
Ball game, and the Orioles even this series up at a game apiece. Smith had a rough.
I am not against the Twins. I'm not a fan. Just happened to be who I got traded to. But I like them. I mean, there's not many teams that I don't like.
Stepping in, the sluggy shortstop, Chris Smith. foul.
Don't like the Dodgers.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. One away.
Batting third, the left fielder, Lee.
One down. Runners at second and third.
Hope everybody's
Smith.
Father's Day is going well. I'm gonna play this for a little bit, then I'm gonna go up and have dinner with the family
Great
and
stop. Throw to first.
get the
Nicely
gift
done
that
for
my
the
daughter
out.
made me. What's your guys' plans today?
First and second here, no outs.
Shortstop, Chris Smith.
And a foul ball.
Well, these Twins doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
Pereira makes the play. Runner tags at second. He makes it to third. Good base running.
Man, I
to move
hate
up
the-
with only one out.
All of a sudden my hitting went
And the
cold.
batter now, Chris Smith. 0 for 3 in this one. And he hits a ground ball right
I
side.
was getting all lucky before, now it's like,
Sends it
no,
to
you're done.
first. And that is that.
You're done. Anybody know what that quote's
Chris
from?
Smith, the next Twin up to hit. Hit on the ground to short. Alvarez
Orioles have had my number.
fires across the diamond, and there's 2 down. So a man at first. So next to hit for Baltimore, Nacho Alvarez Jr.
Not Joe.
On the ground, could be 2.
One.
Off-balance feed, there's 1. To
That's all we
first,
got.
not in time.
We got
Great
56
effort
people in
there.
here. Let's go.
You want to be a great defense.
Make sure
you
we're
have
liking
to
the live,
deliver
though. Let's
consistently.
get those likes
It doesn't
out there.
matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Right-handed reliever. Roll to short, could be 2.
One.
To second, there's 1.
Dude.
To first, double play. And
Once
that's the
they,
ball game.
those
Smith had a pretty poor showing in this game despite the win.
They got the win, but it sure wasn't because of him. He needs to watch this.
All right, let's get out of that series. Play another series before we use our points. I don't know who just followed. It just tells me just followed.
Hello,
We're 5 away
baseball
from
fans,
500,
and
guys.
welcome. We've got baseball coming up. And now, Chris Smith. There's a line drive to left field.
Dang it.
And there are 2 down.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Runner on the move.
Jackie Robinson Day. Oh, he's way out.
Go to second.
You know, when you've got cooler temperatures like this, sometimes it's a little harder to get some offense going because hitters just don't want to feel the sting in their hands. They don't barrel it up. So being aggressive there, trying to get in
Double or better.
position by
The way I'm
stealing
swinging,
a
that's probably
ball,
not
get
gonna
it.
happen.
Sometimes you just have to try to manufacture some runs, especially in temperatures like this.
Smith batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right
I
now.
don't know who it is.
Don't want to
Thank
get
you for the
yourself in an 0-2
subscription,
hole. You better be
whoever it
ready
is.
to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
That one ripped. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul.
Dang it.
Still tied at 0.
It's the hardest I've hit the ball in a while.
Swinging a ground ball up the middle. A dive. He's
nice,
got it.
nice
Safe
play.
at first, and an infield single keeps
Not gonna
the
get
inning going.
it done
The
though.
effort from both players involved in this play just really stands out to me. I mean, you got the diving stop at short, which was outstanding. And
How's everybody
how can you
doing
not
today?
love the hustle flying down the line? That's just great baseball.
We'll chat it
at an
up if you want to drop a
extremely high
comment.
level.
We know you're here.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes.
Here's another stolen base, outstanding on a wild pitch.
By the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. Smith at second with 2 down. Runner goes again. Back to right.
No, it's 2 outs.
And
I need to really
is
start
that.
paying attention to the outs.
No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. On to inning number 4. We're tied, 0-0.
As we are 5 away from my goal of 500.
And now the right fielder, Joey Weimer.
Ultimately, the goal is 1,000, but small steps. We hit 500 first, then we can go from there.
Throws to first.
We're still going to be grinding every day.
Things out there on the mound, not messing around at all.
Putting videos
He's been in
out.
attack mode since the very start.
Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. And that one is lifted in the air.
Come on, Paul.
Jones sizes this one up. Puts
Dang
it
it.
away for the out.
I just don't want to hit.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch, man. He's going to want that one back, no doubt.
First and second, no outs. Now the number 2 hitter, J.J. Weatherholt. Swing and a ball popped up. And there's one away. Base is empty with 2 away. Now it's the shortstop, Chris Smith.
I got to fly on the
Right
light.
side. Mauricio with the throw to first, and that is that.
Simply to the end.
Smith had a decent showing in the loss.
Decent showing. I didn't get a hit. Oh, yeah, I did. I don't remember getting that hit. Now there's 52 people in here. 16 likes. Make sure we're hitting that like button.
And the batter will be the
We've already hit my
shortstop,
goal of
Chris
15.
Smith.
If you've come into any of my videos or my live streams, usually I shoot for 15. Once I hit that, I double it up to 30. So, Yelba Martinez, how are you?
Back at target
Thanks for
field,
coming
top
in.
of the second. So in now for the Angels, Jace Young.
Jace Young.
Hit on the ground to short. Smith. Jump
throw.
across his body. Nicely
Derek
done for the
Jeter.
out.
Da-da-dun, da-da-dun.
And now, Dalen Lyle.
The left fielder, Dalen Lyle.
Hit on the ground
Little
to short.
2 bouncer. Set your feet. Crossed.
Toss to Naylor. One up, one down.
The batter, the designated hitter, Emo Zapata.
One out, bases empty.
Say evil cicada.
Shortstop, Chris
Is that the name they just said?
Hard grounder
There we
into the
go.
outfield for a knock.
Maybe that'll get me started. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate you.
The left fielder, number
Lee
2,
Batai, the next twin up to hit.
See if we can get a steal.
Throw over to first.
Ooh, almost a wild throw coming over.
Smith over at first with one away. Runner takes off on the ground to third. Fair ball. Into third now. So runners at the corners
Nice
and
hit.
one out.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too
Well,
much.
somebody
and was
did
able
stuff.
to keep it fair down the line.
3 of them.
Runners at the corners here.
I'm sorry, 2.
One away.
I can't count.
The second baseman.
Thank you for the subs. I appreciate it.
So
Grizzly Bear 99, thank
Chris,
you.
This is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout.
It may do that for a minute because there was 2.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. And now it's Josh Naylor. 2 outs. And now the runner breaks for the plate. High fly ball out into left center field. Drops into
Daniel,
the glove, and
how are you? Thank you for the Father's Day. Are
Twins
you a Father's?
stranding 1,
Also,
on
Daniel?
top 1-0. Ronnie Mauricio now.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
On the ground, Smith. 1 second.
Doing myself.
What a double play that was. Inning over. So it's no runs, 2 hits.
I said,
Runners, and 1
you
left
Joe
on
Bull.
base.
You're doing myself.
And midway in the 4th, it's the Twins 1 and the Angels nothing. Here's the left fielder, Dalen Lyle. Here's a 2-2. Grounds 1 to short. Smith. The throw to first.
Safe.
That's
Safe
out.
out.
Number 3. Still nothing on the ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
The first 30 minutes went by
So a man
super
aboard
slow.
now with 1 away. Lee Bataille, the next Twin up to hit. Here's a 3-0. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Save at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get.
Guys, we're at
extra
19
base hits.
likes.
We've got to make something
go.
happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
Mauricio whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. Down to third, and he gets back safely. Here's Nolan Gorman.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And now the first baseman, Josh Naylor. Smith at third. Gorman on at first with 2 now. That one the other way. Weatherholt in plenty of time to first, and that will end the inning. So they strand a pair. We're through 5. It's the Twins 1 and the Angels nothing. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jace Young.
Young.
All right. What is up, Dustin?
First offering.
Oh, I'm not paying attention.
Pitch in for a strike. Go to second. Ow! And
Eagles
that
the
will
best.
They'll try to get in the scoring
How you
position,
doing?
but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
So 2 away with nobody on. So up next for Minnesota, Chris Smith.
Minnesota. 500, guys. You guys are amazing. Let's keep it going now.
He swings.
Because the
and
next
hits a fly
goal
ball,
in
center
the partner
field.
is
Dives and he can't hang on. Around first,
1,000,
digging for
so
2. Throws
just
to
keep
second.
trucking.
Safe. And that's his third hit.
We got 57 people in here.
For that at bat, pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way
23 likes.
well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Runner takes off for third.
Nope, I'm
That's
toast.
ball 4. Out at third. And that ends the man at first. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Chris Smith. This one in the air, center field.
Get out of here, ball. Nope.
Jones right there to make the grab.
Warning track power.
That.
Let's go, everybody.
2 outs,
I appreciate everybody being in here.
Here's the center fielder, Spencer Jones. Basevich is just 1 strike away. On the ground, and this should do it.
Out.
Over to first,
Ball
and
game.
that'll do it. And the Twins take this one in a blowout. Smith with some solid production in the win. Put together a 3-hit performance.
Well, every team in the league wants hitters who can consistently deliver games like the one he had today, because it can help you get wins like this one. Nice job.
You guys blow my mind. Every video I post, I expect it to be the no people watching it, and you guys still hit 1,000.
And now the shortstop, Chris Smith, one of the stars in the
I'd love to hit about
yesterday.
6,000 or 7,000 on the phone short. That'd be amazing.
And a foul ball.
The King, thank you. Get
On
through.
the ground could
Nope.
be 2. Weatherholt toss to second.
Face it.
Not in time at
Fielder's
first.
choice.
It's a fielder's choice. Man at first with 1 gone. Lee Batai now at the plate. To first, and they've got him picked off. Now they've got him in a rundown. They get the tag on him, and that's the second
Alicia,
out.
hello.
When there's a lefty on the mound, you've got to make sure you've got more of a one-way lead, even leaning back to the bag when he picks up his leg, unless you're thinking you're going first move. Not sure what he was doing right there over at first.
2 outs. A couple of base runners at first and second.
Chris Smith.
Alicia, what's up? How are you? Right at him.
Ground ball right side. Mauricio with the throw to first. Inning ends.
My second at bat, or in the second inning.
And next for the Angels, Dalen Lyle.
Dalen Lyle.
On the ground to first, could be 2. Naylor to second.
That was
How
easy.
about that double play?
The GOAT, what's up? How are you?
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there, completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Out towards left center.
Damn.
Jones makes the
Just don't have
grab
enough.
for the second out. So a man at first. And next for LA, Gabriel Moreno. That's to third, Diaz. Fires to second for 1. On to first, double play. And that's the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Twins 6 and the Angels 2. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now the number 2 hitter, Chris Smith.
For the Twins, the shortstop, Chris Smith.
I'm not going to be so focused on subs, but I am a
Swing
constant
and a ball
poster.
lifted in the air. Shallow right field.
Live Monday through Friday at 5 p.m.
Peraza
Eastern
calls
time
it
till
in,
about
and
7.
there's 1 away.
The left fielder, number
I post on Monday, Wednesday, Friday a Cincinnati Reds rebuild at 12 noon Eastern time.
This wasn't his finest hour, and he may be
And
a little
then
frustrated
on
heading back to the clubhouse,
Tuesday and
even though they got
Thursday,
the
I
win.
post a Road to the Show picture and the Those are also at noon. So those are all pre-recorded and they post at 12 o'clock Eastern time, noon Eastern time. We're gonna skip this because I didn't do very well. Thank you for the sub. Natasha, thank you for the sub. Natasha Winfrey, thank you for the sub. How are you doing?
Chris Smith, one of the most exciting talents in the game today, is set to go.
50. Whoa, we had 26 likes. I wasn't even paying attention. We'll be a 30 before long.
Chris Smith, the next
30 likes.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the
26 likes in over a minute or an hour. Sorry.
With a knock in this one.
This one in the air, right field.
Oh, why?
Makes the play.
I need to start using power. Let me know down in the chat. What do you guys think?
Twins nothing. Royals.
Power or contact?
Man at first,
or normal, I mean.
Fought off foul.
I feel like with power, I'm going to be under it a lot.
One home run already in this inning. They're definitely looking to do some more damage.
The pitch.
Inside.
The shortstop takes the ball. And a base hit.
101 exit velo.
They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And now it's Josh Naylor. Ground ball could be two. There's one, and that's two. But they push across one run on 3 hits.
It won't let me slide feet first for some reason.
One man left. One out, base is empty. Smith, in his 3rd season, 27 years old, a former first-round pick in 2024. Hit hard.
I'm getting a nice exit velo, but I'm just sitting right at him now.
It across, and there's 2 down.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing.
Joe, what's up? How are you?
Have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
On the ground, Smith slings to first in time. Man at first, Chris Smith, the next Twin up to hit. 1 for 3. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field.
I still can't get it.
Bench
even using the power swing.
And that is that. One left for Minnesota. They're down 7-1.
Natasha, thank you for the follow.
Now a chance for Chris Smith.
For Minnesota, the shortstop, number 11.
Not close with that one. And with that, we're underway in Kansas City.
7-11.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Sneaks through, base hit.
Pulled that glove up a little early.
Aboard to start the inning.
What do you guys think about my dance?
Rafael Lantigua, the next twin up to hit.
Lantigua.
Snap throw to first.
He got me batting leadoff
Smith
today.
dives back in safely. Mazzucato with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. 3-0 down. Rudder takes off, and ball 4, 2 aboard.
He did not
First to
take
reach.
the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
First and second, no outs. Batai will hit next. Runners on the move. On the ground, out to short. They get one. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. On the board first, it's
I guess he didn't go to
1-0.
second.
All set for the start of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Chris Smith. Mazzucato back to work.
Upstairs.
That one upstairs, ball 1. Swing and a ground ball. On the run, sends it over to
Nice
first.
play.
And it beats him. What a play.
Just an outstanding play going up the middle right there. And the exchange to get the throw off to first just shows you why he's one of the best shortstops around. So smooth, yet
Upstairs.
so quick at the same time. And any slower, and those wheels burning down the first base line are going to turn that into an infield hit.
Ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Ram guy, what's up? There we go. We're back to hitting
Swing and a
again.
base hit. And they had their first hit since the second inning.
I don't know where that throw was intended to go, but it didn't go there.
So digging in, Rafael Lantigua. Ortiz. And he boots it.
I would have probably just ran to the base. It's just me, but
You know, 2-out errors are kind of like 2-out walks, and sometimes even worse. You know, you think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden, you got another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity. They're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for it.
And that's the third.
I hung up there for a while.
So they leave him. Back here in Kansas City, top of inning number 7. Now it's the shortstop, Chris Smith. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Rodriguez in position, hauls it in for the out.
Brian, how are you?
Now it's the second baseman, Zach Geloff.
Second baseman, Zach Geloff.
25. I don't know. What's up? Is it I don't know or IDK?
Smith. And a quick out, number 1.
I'm him.
Base is empty, 1 away, and the batter will
Football
be the
King, what's up?
shortstop,
How are you?
Chris Smith. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. And
Upstairs.
that's way high, and it's 1-0.
Oh,
And a pop-up
got under it.
inside foul territory. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Bottom of the 9th, and to the plate for Kansas City, Emmanuel Rodriguez. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one.
Well, made it so comfortable for his
Let's
club
get
to secure
the
that
arm
win.
here.
Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him, but the way he's been swinging it, I expect him to have another big one.
On the ground to short. Toss to Naylor, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Now batting, right fielder.
And now here is Carson Benj. Up the middle, Smith. Slings to first in time.
Ian, how are you?
So up next, Zach Geloff. Trying to send this extra innings. Base hit, that'll do it. In comes the winning run, and the Royals
Well, that
walk
stinks.
it off for the win. final score.
Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Thank you for coming in and spending some time of your day with me.
And ball one. Next offering is
out off at the plate.
One out, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2.
Inside.
Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Right.
Ooh, nice catch, pitch.
On the mound. Throws to first in time.
Little chuck and duck.
Batting third, the left fielder, Lee.
So a man at first, Emmanuel Rodriguez steps in for the Royals. 2 for 6 so far in the series. Rodriguez with some impressive production lately.
Ricky played MLB in real life.
Major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances.
Runner on the move, pitch in for a strike. Save in second.
Zane, hello, how are you?
Steals the bag.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
I may have to do a Saturday or Sunday
2
stream.
outs.
You guys are awesome.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Toss to Naylor, and that'll do it.
I'm good. How are you?
Royals leave one, scoreless after 1.
Probably.
And we're back. And now the shortstop, Chris Smith.
Chris Smith.
Langston back to work.
Andrew, how are you?
Ball right side, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
If you can, you can. No big deal.
And that one missing inside a sharp slider.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game.
70 people in here. You guys are amazing. 510 subs.
And he swings over the top there. Gets to it on the first. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across.
It's okay.
Especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off.
We probably
the table
both
at the last
would
moment.
lose.
If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Grounds one to short. Smith. They take the force out, and he has thrown 4. 1-run game. 1 out. 1 on. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Zips it
Hit and
across.
run, but not what I wanted to do with the hit and run.
Runner in motion. 1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base.
Sportsman, thank you for the sub.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Upstairs.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
2 on, 1 out.
Inside.
That's off the inside corner. And that's ball 2.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1.
Sportsman, thank you for the sub.
Opposite field power.
I don't know why it only pops up every now and then.
To the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Makes the grab. 2 down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes
building that audience,
down a little bit,
getting some
and
people
then
in here,
can really settle in. Smith,
letting them see what I'm all about.
This wasn't
Get some views on my other stuff, hopefully. All right, we got 77 people in here. Imagine if I did like a 12-hour stream on a Saturday or Sunday.
Chris Smith
would be
getting
crazy.
ready. A little extra motivation as he's facing his former team. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Chris Smith hitless yesterday as they only pushed across 1 run. Outside, 1-0.
The real threats are coming up. Already giving up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
In there at the knees, and the count even at 1.
That was questionable.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Inside.
Good eye right there.
2-2.
Good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Gets
That's
a
foul.
piece and stays alive. Ground ball right side. 1 out in the top of the first.
Batting third, the left fielder, Lee Bataille.
So digging in, Dalen Lyle. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being
Guys, we got
scored,
512.
this guy is a big contributor.
I was always
Likes.
told it's hard
Or
to
not
take
likes,
you off
sorry.
the field when you
512
play really good defense,
subs.
especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
That one the other way. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So no runs here in a base. 2 out, space is empty.
This is gonna be my last series. You guys can smash down like buttons.
Smith.
I don't think we can do it.
Middle
I don't think
short,
we can get to 50
27
likes
years old, and
by the
he's
end
been
of the
on a good
series.
run at the plate, hitting over 325 in his
It's
last 10
asking
games.
for a lot.
Weatherhold
If you haven't already
tosses
subbed,
to first.
make sure you
That's the 3rd out.
if you like
So
what
they
you're
go
watching.
quietly there. We move on.
make sure you sub so that you can see stuff when I go live. Hit the bell notification, all that kind of good stuff.
Base knock center field. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
The left fielder, number 2.
Next to hit, Lee Bataille. Here goes the runner. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. Young tosses across the
Dang it.
first. 3rd out. Now
35
here is
likes,
Jace
61
Young.
people in here. Let's go.
On the ground to the left. Zips it to first.
And umpire thought I was gonna
That
get
hits
him.
the frame. So 1 hit is all they get. 5 innings complete. We are tied 2-2. Top of inning number 7. And now the shortstop, Chris Smith. And a foul ball.
You guys are awesome.
Next offering is fouled back.
Minute and 20 seconds in. I have over 36 likes. Almost 5,000 people have been through.
That's a really good job
I've gained
of laying off the 0-2 high
30-ish
fastball.
subs.
It's gonna make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though
Actually
he's
more.
behind in the count.
I like 40-ish.
Skips in the dirt.
Michael, hello, how are you?
Next offering upstairs.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
My guy's got a little bit of power, but he's not showing it.
And now for the Twins, Lee Batai. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Squirts away a little
I was gonna
bit.
say standing up, but
Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
no, directly on the shin bone.
So now the injury forcing a substitution at second base. And here's the pinch runner, number 23, Smith. Did well enough for them.
Maybe not his best showing, but they got the win.
Well, I guess that's it for that series. I am good. How are you, Braylon? He's an Ellie fan. Oh, I'm gonna get the plate. I don't know why they had me back out. Batting .313. I'm doing really well.
Chris
Braylon,
Smith,
how are
the
you?
next Twin up to hit.
Chris Smith.
And first offering is
Foul ball.
fouled off.
This is Road to the Show. So you create a player,
Down, base is empty.
you play in high school, decide if you're gonna
Ball lifted in
get
the
drafted
air.
or go to college, and then whatever you do,
Puts it
you
away
start
for the out.
a pro career and you work on getting yourself back, you're getting
And
yourself
next
to the
will be
majors.
cleanup hitter, Jace Young.
It's Road to the Show.
Runner edges away at second. Hit weakly on the ground. Smith. Throw to first in time. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Leading off, Spencer Jones.
I like your name, Jack. Is that your real name or is that just a name that you use on here?
Up the middle. Toss to Naylor. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting seventh, the first baseman.
2 out, space is empty. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. At the plate, Lee Batai.
Sportsman, thank you
It's a
for the
2-2.
follow.
Up the middle. Whips it to first on the run.
That was a long time ago.
Twins wind up stranding one, and we are still
Sportstastic, how are you?
scoreless.
A little delayed on that.
Emil Zapata, the next to hit for the Angels. Man at second. On the ground, Smith. The throw to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning. Now the third baseman, Jace Young. He's 0 for 1.
Does anybody know how to look and see what your watch time is for
Runner breaks for second.
a live video?
There. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Ronnie Mauricio now.
The second baseman, Ronnie Mauricio.
Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second. Out there. And the inning is over.
Well, trying to get in the scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
I am Sportstastic.
at second, 2 down.
Callan and Leo, welcome in.
Rick. Smith.
Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound.
And guys, if you haven't already, we're trying to hit that 50
to
goal before the end of this live. This is going to be my last series.
Ground ball, left side. Whips it across. Third out.
I'm heartbroken, but I can also see the reasoning.
So up next, Bryant Wells. 0 for 2 in this one.
Well.
I can see, I know the reasoning. It's a business.
And safe. It's a stolen base.
But I like him as a person, as a player.
You get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the next inning. Now,
Callan, were you the one that was in on your dad's thing the other morning, the other night?
And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the grab, 1 down. Bryant Wells, the next to hit for the Angels.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
1 away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Off-balance feed, there's 1. And that's 2.
Well, the second baseman made
I'm not against them.
easy. Great feed to the shortstop.
There's not many teams that I don't like. One of which being the Dodgers.
1-run game here in the 9th. In the air, foul off first.
I remember you being in as this one because you said it was Callan.
So in now for the Angels.
You've been in here before.
Second baseman, Mauricio.
1-run game, bottom 9. On the ground to first, could be 2.
You went to a game where? Orioles?
They got 2. Smith didn't do a whole lot in the win. Just 1 hit in 5 at-bats.
Maybe not his best showing, but
Guys, I think there's 1 more game left. And we are 9 likes away. So if you guys haven't smashed that like button.
So 2 down. Next is the
like I said, the only teams that I really don't like is the Dodgers. I'm not a big fan of the Angels.
There goes the runner from first. That's in for a strike.
Turned out to be a pretty good pitch to run on right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. That can be pretty tough for a catcher to reach
sometimes.
down, grab it, and then get rid of it quickly enough to prevent that would-be base stealer.
Chris Smith, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Up and in, ball 2.
He's been raking in recent games.
A
big reason why.
Not a big San Diego fan. Most of the West Coast California teams. I don't mind the Mariners.
Tosses to first, 1 out in the second. 1 gone, runner at first. And now here is B.J. Murray Jr. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3, but
no.
Good hustle, and the inning continues. Runners on first and third, 2 away.
It's slowing down. We're down to 36 people in here.
Ball 1 there. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. That to right. Crow Armstrong should have it.
Pete Crow Armstrong.
And that's the 3rd out. No outs.
Poor guy ended up on the Angels.
And now Spencer Jones. And the pitch. Runner takes off. Strike in there.
If you guys haven't liked yet, go ahead and smash that like button. If you haven't subbed, go ahead and sub to hit the notification bell so you know when I go live or I post something. Like I said, I go live Monday through Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern time to usually around 7 p.m. Eastern time. I have a video series that posts Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That is a franchise rebuild of the Cincinnati Reds. We're moving some players around in that. That posts at noon on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday Eastern time. And then on Tuesdays and Thursday, I have a Road to the Show picture that posts at noon on the series. All of them are in the playlist, so you can just go in there and watch the whole playlist. They're in order. So, Nolan, hello, how are you?
Back to work. Tap foul to plate.
I tried it. Nolan, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Guys, go to Nolan's page, show him some love.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
No ball, 2 strikes.
I try to post subs. I try to post shorts, at least 1 a day, if not 2. Maybe more. It gets kind of hard to post, but I try to do as many as I can. If there's something you guys want to hear or see, let me know. Like I always say, this is my channel, but you guys are the ones that make or break it, so if you guys want something, you gotta let me know. And I'll try to make it happen. That's where my video ideas came for the series. Occasionally I may do something over the week and save it and post it on a weekend day or something. If I play something that was fun.
Smith had a rough go of it in this game.
This wasn't his finest hour, and he may be a little frustrated.
But you guys are amazing. You guys never cease to amaze me. Thank you for coming in. You guys at 780, like 40 subs in an hour and a half. You guys are awesome. Guys, make sure you're watching the videos. Let's get it out there. Share it with your friends. Share it with whoever. Get the notification out there. We're gonna send through this real quick. Get it out there and let everybody know. I'm not like those other creators. I'll talk to you. I try to have a good time and let everybody enjoy the time. But I appreciate you guys. I'll be back here tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern time for my live stream. You guys have a wonderful afternoon. I'll see you on the next.